Ricky says, how long does it take for keyword rankings to stabilize for a new site? It depends. There's so many variables to determine that. Usually after everything's fully indexed and you don't make any on-page changes, it could be, a month, roughly a month. But every time you make on-page changes, it's like dropping a rock into a pond or a lake, right? It creates ripples. You got to wait for those ripples to settle to determine where it fully settles into the algorithm, right? It creates disturbances in the algorithm, right? And so you have to wait for that kind of settle, for the dust to settle for you to determine where things are. That's the same for links too, by the way. If you build a link to a page, when Google crawls that link, then that creates basically a ripple in the algorithm, right? It's a disturbance that because it's new data and Google has to figure out what to do with it. And so you have to wait for things to settle, if that makes sense. It's usually about a 3 to 4 week period is once typically from what from at least from my experience there. I'm sure that varies depending on a number of factors as to how long kind of like that probationary period is or the volatility will occur. The Google dance. How long does the Google dance occur? There's probably a multiple variables that determine that, but I typically see roughly 3 to 4 weeks, something like that.